know you have been searching for where you can earn big and invest little, then I can share with you a whole lot today. It's another live video on our YouTube, and you all know that when it's time for us to talk like this, I love to share my own honest view about what you can do with apartments and how you can earn so much with apartments. Now, let's dive into it. You all know I don't like to make a very long video, and I always prefer my videos short and precise. Here are 10 smart business ideas that I feel you can do and you can earn so much. Whether it's your own unit or you're actually managing it for someone, I think this should be a very important information for you. Now, this is going to actually generate a lot of income that you will be happy because it's going to give you a high return. If you understand what we call cash flow in real estate, it's not the type of real estate that you keep and wait. It's the type that you keep seeing your funds. You know when your fund is going to come in, you're happy, you have plans for them, and then you go into it happily. Now, let's talk about this. First is the short-term rentals, which we mostly call in Nigeria Airbnb or short lets, okay? And now, the good thing about this is that last year, a lot of billions was made from short lets. What does that tell you? It tells you that there is money in it. And so when you rent out your apartment to travelers daily, okay, and then they earn from this, trust me, you are going to enjoy a whole lot at the end of the day. The second one is corporate and executive rentals. Yeah, you can actually lease to companies to use by staff or expatriates. Steady income will definitely be coming in than you can imagine. Then you can also be sure, close that back door, okay? Then you can also be sure that, there's going to be, steady income coming in for you. So when we talk about you giving your apartment to companies, sure, you already know if they are going to pay you either monthly, yearly, these things are just going to be intact. You already know when your funds are coming in. 3, you can actually rent it out to YouTubers, influencers, podcasters, content creators generally, okay? And they build a very nice studio. They invite top people to visit your apartment, and if it's very nice, sure, it can attract somebody to say, I think I really want this location for this, for a space of this, and you have a good bargain. 4, furnished long-term rentals. Now, when you furnish your home, you want to rent it to professionals, people that are relocating, people from diaspora that are coming back to Nigeria, and they don't want to go through the stress of, I'm buying this, I'm buying that. They just want to move in. So these are some of the needs. Even sometimes some companies go for this furnished long-term rental. The price is always higher than the normal rent because of the things that are bought in it, okay? And you just have to know how these things work and then come into it and then enjoy the process. Number 5, real estate investment portfolio. You use it as a stepping stone, okay, to refinance a leverage equity to buy more apartments, okay, or grow in the real estate empire. For example, if you invest into an apartment, you bought an apartment, for example, like the one we have in Abuja for 70 million naira, the one you can even make that payment of 10 million and then spread payment, and you still get some freebies this season. Well, if you can get that, good for you, because it's going to be like a stepping stone for you, and then you can use the funds you get once it's ready to finance other equity for more apartments, land, or just grow in the real estate empire. Yeah. Then number 6, which is very important, that is always common, especially in expensive axis of Lagos, that's the co-living or shared apartment. Now, in this particular one, you share the apartment in separate rooms and you rent it out to those who want to rent it out, okay? This is always perfect in expensive locations, okay? Not even in Nigeria, but all over the world. I know somebody living in the UK and he lives in a shared apartment kind of, yeah. So number 7, apartment as a showroom. Yeah, this is always very common for those who want to display their furnitures, interior decor, smart home gadgets, artwork, and so many others. So if you want to rent such apartment, you already have an idea that, oh, if you want to go into that kind of business, you already have an idea what will be sold there and how much you want to rent it out. And then the good thing about this is that the government has released the news recently that you can actually rent your house monthly. So we're looking at how landlords are going to also respond to that. We hope it works. Okay. And then it's going to be easier for a lot of homeowners, okay, to rent their house, and then they're happy. Yeah. So you can know that, oh, if you rent this house, you don't like it, you actually move out. You don't have to wait for 6 months or 1 month. You move out and then get a better house. Yeah. So this is not what is at stake, but we're looking at how landlord will respond to it. So for the purpose of this video, I want to hear your comment at the comment section box. What do you think about it? Is it good? Do you think it will work? Are you a landlord? Are you a tenant in Lagos? Do you have fleet of houses in Lagos? Are you going to allow your tenant to make monthly payment into your bank account so that it doesn't have to stress them that much? So let us hear from you, and I'll be happy to get more details. Now we have number 8. Yeah, number 8, rental for photo shoots, film production. Now there are a list of houses that are good for this kind of shootings, commercials, movies, and all that. So if you have your apartment, you can give it out for this kind of purpose, and then you earn from it. They might even furnish it themselves the way they want it, and then they pay for it. Now number 9, remote workers or office rentals. Now you can turn your apartment into a remote workspace. Okay, you can furnish it yourself. Okay, and then you give it out for those who want to rent offices. All right, but it depends on where it is. If you are getting an apartment, then you should know that it should not be far away from the express, so that all of these businesses we are calling can be workable. But we are always available via our phone number at +234 81223 45752. With that, you can now say, let me call or let me send them a WhatsApp number, and then let's talk about this, and then we will know if it is important for us to take A apartment or B apartment. Yeah, we can give you such advice. Okay, and then number 10, which is very important, property management or consultancy. Now there are some things you need to know about real estate. When you use your ownership experience to start operating apartment businesses, you need to get a coach, you need to get an advice. The advice might not be 100% sure, but at least it will help you. It will, give you ideas and tailor it to you getting the right focus and strategies to make passive income as an investor. It's very important. Whether you live in Nigeria or you live in diaspora, you need to understand all these things. Now, I hope this video really helps you. And if it does, remember to do a thumbs up, to like, remember to share, remember to comment. And this particular season, we are still gathering all the names for the waiting list on those who want a free ebook on how you can start a mini estate business. If you need that free ebook, send us a WhatsApp message and type mini estate. You'll be added to the waiting list. We are sending that ebook once, and then we hope you're lucky to be part of those who are getting it. The ebook itself is worth almost 100,000 naira. Yeah, because it's kind of loaded and it helps you get it started, what you need to start building, materials you need. I mean, it's very encompassing. So even if your builder is coming up with something that you don't understand, you can always go back to the ebook and check to know if you're on track. Yeah, so please don't miss out on our next live video. If you want us to make more live video, remember to just hit that thumbs up button immediately. If we get up to 100 likes on that thumbs up button, we will surely come back to do more. Or you can decide on your own to drop comment at the comment section box. But you remember, I'm waiting for your comment as a landlord or as a tenant. Do you think that idea is going to move well? Let's hear from you, right? See you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye.